Welcome to this Clasero setup tutorial. In this video, we'll go through the initial data setup of your account. Before activating Clasero features, we need to sign up for a subscription plan. Therefore, go ahead and choose the most suitable package for your needs. After that, add your payment card and enjoy your 14-day free trial, which you can cancel anytime. Now, once you have activated your subscription, the next step is to add all your business details. Here, everything is straightforward. This information will also be used in your invoices. In the service settings section, this number determines how many minutes before the start of a lesson teachers are allowed to begin marking attendance. Here, you can set your default class length. You will also be able to change it manually later. At the invoice settings, you can define payment terms or how many days after the invoice date the due date will occur. A critical threshold can also be set. Debtors who exceed this threshold will be highlighted in red. One thing to keep in mind, Clasero doesn't have a save button. All the information you enter or change is automatically saved within a second. No need to click anything. Now that you have entered all of your business information, next step is to set up your services. Add a new service. Enter the service name. What you enter here will be reflected in your invoices. Now you can add multiple payment options. I will start with setting the price for single attendance and also the single attendance price with a discount. Now I will also add a price for a monthly subscription. Also, I will add the duration of this subscription. Now I need to choose a service price that I want to use as the default, and now you can add as many services as you need. Now we need to add your employees. Go to Teacher Settings. Add New. Fill in all the necessary details. For now, I will just write a name and surname. Now you will need to invite your employee to join your company account. I will choose one of these options and enter his email to send the invitation. Now the teacher has to accept the invitation. After they have accepted and registered, you will see the user's permissions block. I will click that this employee is a teacher and give him teacher permissions. You can grant admin permissions like editing invoices, etc. Now you can go back to his teacher's profile, and here you can add documents related to this employee, like work contracts, etc. Here you can add lesson fees and teacher availability. Later, once you have fully set up all the classes in your organization, you will also be able to add different lesson fees for different classes. Here I will add this teacher's availability. Next step in your account setup is to add a location or business branch where you will be conducting your services. Again, click Add, enter name and necessary details. I will name main location and click Add. Now I will edit this location. Start by adding premises. If you have multiple classrooms, you can add as many as you need. If needed, you can add availability times for each classroom. Now I will proceed to creating classes. I will add 2 classes. Now choose the service. And now you have 2 options to add participants to classes. You can add participants here for each class, or you can add your clients in bulk at the visitor data section and then sort them. I will demonstrate bulk client data upload. Let's go to the visitor data section. Here you'll see a table with predefined fields. If you want to add more data fields, just click here and add new ones. You can enter client data fields like name and surname separately, but I prefer to simply enter the full name in one field. Now, I have an Excel file with all my client data that I want to import. You'll notice that the columns in my Excel file are in a different order than in the table. One option is to copy and paste each column separately. The other option is to rearrange the data fields in Clasero table to match Excel by simply clicking and dragging. Once that's done, I simply copy and paste the entire table into Clasero. Now let's go back and finish up our branch settings. Let's go to classes and start adding students. Here I can sort the student list by group. I'll select a group and click Add All. In this section, I can also change the payment settings for each student individually if needed. Now I'll go to another class and repeat the same process. Your account is now fully set up and ready to use the Clasero web app. The next step is to schedule your classes. For guidance, please refer to our tutorial on class scheduling features.